Hi guys! So today I'm doing a get ready with me video. It's my first get ready with me video ever. And today I'm filming this look. So if you like what you see, just keep watching. So first I'm going to start out with the Nivea Men Original Post Shave Balm. And I'm going to be using this as a primer. If you haven't heard of this, then you probably think I'm crazy. But Nikki Tutorials, she made this pretty much legendary. It's just a really good primer. It makes your foundation go on really smoothly and really affordable. It's like $5. They also have Post Shave Balm for sensitive skin, if you're one of those people. But I'm not, so I just use the original. So now I'm just going to put on some chapstick. This is Sugar by Fresh. Chances are I'm going to be putting on liquid lipstick. So I want everything to go on smoothly and not going to make me dry and crispy and crusty and gross. So to kick things off, we're going to be using Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. This is my favorite ever. It's just like such an amazing formula. It goes on so smooth and it's like kind of moussey and it blends out so nicely, and I love full coverage just because I feel like if you're gonna go through the trouble of putting on foundation, might as well have one that's gonna do you some justice. So with that being said, squirt some on the back of my hand, and using a beauty blender, I'm just gonna be blending this into my face. So, not sure what kind of look we're going for today, but I know it's going to be good. I have high hopes. I'm using some new beauty products, and I'm feeling creative. So I'm just really going to press this into my skin with my beauty blender, and that's going to help my foundation look really seamless and airbrushed and just really blended out. This is also going to help it look a lot more natural and just better in general. So me and Casey are planning on doing another video soon. It's going to be the the Blindfold Makeup Challenge, and it's pretty self-explanatory. And I didn't even think about doing it. And she was like, OMG, we should do this. And I was like, yes, why haven't we already? So pretty soon we're going to film that, and I have a feeling you're not going to want to miss it. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And this is in the shade Fair Claire. So I'm just going to be putting this in a triangle shape, and then anywhere I want to highlight. And blending it out with my beauty blender. And again, with the beauty blender, I'm just going to press the concealer in because I feel like it makes it look more airbrushed, and blend it out. I just start on my cheekbones and then work in all the way into my inner corner. And then I press really lightly and make sure not to swipe so it doesn't move the product, so it stays in one place.
Okay.
So now I'm going to be baking, and I just use the e.l.f. translucent powder. I feel like it works just as good as some of the other ones I've used before. And I put a little bit on my chin just because I feel like my chin and my forehead, a lot of my foundation gets rubbed off easily. So,
I just bake.
Done. Just kidding. So now to pass the time and to use my time wisely, I always do my brows while I'm letting this bake because it needs time to do that. So for my brows, I'm just going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and this is in dark brown, as well as the Dip Brow in dark brown. And Gimme Brow by Benefit. And then last but not least, just some clear brow gel. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. You already know.
Fill in the top of my brow. And I fill in the ends. Size.
If I didn't look crazy before, I sure do now. Okay, so using just a fluffy powder brush, I'm just gonna swipe away all of the baking that we did, and everything's gonna look very seamless. I'm just going to be going over my foundation with a bit of that translucent powder, especially the areas that I'm going to be contouring and putting blush on. That's just going to help the rest of the powders that I put on my face really blend out and look really seamless and natural, rather than sticking in one spot and then not being able to move. I do the same thing with primer and eyeshadow. It's just going to help give it a nice base so that it just kind of is easier to blend out, really. So now I'm just going to jump straight into my eyeshadow. Today I'm using my
Tartelette in Bloom palette.
This is the Tartelette 2 palette, and it's so beautiful, you guys. It's one of my faves. Look at those colors. If you're a neutral girl and you love your neutral eyeshadows, this is the palette for you. And I don't know what it is, but it smells like the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. It's like a sweet, chocolatey smell.
I don't know.
Okay, so first to start our eyes out with, I'm going to be using some Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And I'm just going to be putting a smidgen on my finger. I'm going to mix that together on my other finger. And then I'm going to apply on my eyelids. Using the color Charmer, which is just the white shade in the Tartelette palette, I'm just going to pack this on a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to spread this all over my eye. So first, going in with the Smarty Pants shade, this is just a really good transition. This is a really good transition color. I'm going to be putting this all over my brow bone and blend it down to my crease. So now I'm going to be putting the pinky shade Sweetheart right underneath of that. Now using Jet Setter, same thing. I'm going to be using these same shades under my eye. So now with the color Rebel and a tinier blending brush, I'm going to kind of sketch out in my crease, my outer corner, and I'm going to put exactly where I want that color to be. Then going in with a blending brush, I'm going to be blending it out.
Oh, hello.
Aren't I popular? It's my mom. She's asking me if I want pizza sandwich for lunch. If you don't know what a pizza sandwich is, what are you doing with your life? So taking the leader, I'm just going to create that triangle shape in my crease once more. Actually, probably is not going to be the last time I do that, but yeah, we're just going to kind of sketch out the shape and then blend it out. So using a really small blending brush, I'm just going to pack on the color Activist, and it's just a really super dark brown. I'm going to make the same shape, just really focusing on that outer corner, and then once more blending it out, except this time using the medium shaped blending brush. So now to liven things up a little bit, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. eyeshadow stick. It's just metallic and really pretty. So I'm actually going to use this as a base because I have another glittery eyeshadow in this palette that I want to use. I'm going to kind of draw on my inner corner and kind of towards the middle of my lids. And I'm going to kind of pat that to blend it out. Then over top of that, I'm going to be putting Funny Girl, which is just this really glittery, pretty shade. I'm just going to pack that on with a flat brush, and it's just going to make it really stand out. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my face products. So first I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to be using this Makeup Forever Kabuki brush. Now for my glow, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit in the color Gleam. I'm going to be using the Crushed Pearl and Starburst. And just going to kind of mix those together. And the last part for my face, I'm just going to be putting on a little bit of blush. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade Light Blush in Piaf and Po. I'm going to finish up my eyes real quick. I'm going to be putting on a little bit of liquid liner. This is the Illamasqua one. And then I'm going to be popping on my House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. Also, I'm going to be tightlining a little bit with my Stila Smudge Stick, and this is in the color Lionfish. Okay, wow, this is a long process.
I apologize.
Okay, so very last step, we made it. We're doing lips. Okay, so I am putting on Too Faced Melted Chocolate Lipstick, liquefied lipstick, and this is in the Chocolate Milkshake shade. And this is the finished look. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you guys have any video ideas that you want me to do, then be sure to comment them down below. I was thinking about maybe doing a vanity tour where I show you all of my makeup and how I organize it and all that jazz. So if you want to see that, then let me know. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!